Welcome, everybody, to the Hot Tag Hooligans Wrestling Podcast Show with myself, Aaron, and Tom. Tonight, of course, it's fight weekend, and we had to get the one and only, our hometown boy, Nathan Maness, joins us live from Las Vegas. How's it going?
Everything's good, man. Can't complain. Living the life.
Living. And of course, Coach Brad is also there too. Brad, I don't want to shun you there on the introduction, but we got a bone to pick with you here in a minute, so it's okay. All right. So far, straight off the bat, how's the weight cut and everything going as far as your preparation for the fight?
Man, I couldn't ask for a better weight cut. I could have made weight as far back as a week and a half ago if I needed to. Really, we've just been playing the waiting game. I'm going to go sweat a little bit tonight, and it's going to go real smooth.
Awesome. Go ahead, Tom, ask.
So, two things. How does it feel when Brad's over eating pizza when you're over eating your chicken bread? And Brad, what are you eating on that pizza?
Man, I mean, tradition is I always get a different pizza every time I come. Every time we fly to Vegas, I get a different pizza. So it's kind of a tradition thing, but I usually just get pepperoni. Sometimes I get sausage, kind of where I order it. And he likes to pick the pepperonis and sausage on top of it, kind of snack a little bit. But yeah, that's kind of the tradition for us. So I always make sure whenever I get here, I order a pizza. So
I'm expecting it, so it's really not too bad. You know how he is.
Now, Nate, you make me feel bad because when you're posting, you make it feel like all you're eating is that cardboard chicken. But now we've learned you're picking the toppings off the pizza.
I got one pepperoni this time. I got one pepperoni.
Oh man, I'm just gonna be honest, Nate. Your meal didn't look too great. It really didn't.
It wasn't. I've already finished all my meals for today. I had some more chicken, a little bit of eggs, but we're ready to go. Tomorrow's gonna be a different story. I'll send y'all a picture of what I got planned for tomorrow.
This weekend is a really big fight, and of course, all fights in the UFC at this point in time in your career is a big one. It's a fight that was supposed to happen a while back, but there's some cancellations. And Tony Gravely has got a great reputation. He's a tough fighter. What are your thoughts going into this fight?
Yeah, man, I got a lot of respect for Tony. I think he's a great competitor. You know, he had a long college career. He's got almost 30 professional fights, and I'm pretty sure I turned pro before he did. So, I mean, I respect him as a competitor. I respect him as a person inside and out of the cage. I'm excited because the UFC wanted this fight. They tried to rebook it. They contacted us about it. So I'm really just looking forward to getting in there and showing what I can do against a tough guy like Tony.
Well, you've been posting a lot on social media throughout this training, and it looks like you've worked very, very hard. Was there anything that you really did differently?
Yeah, we brought in some college wrestlers, some active college wrestlers down. So I've been doing some wrestling rounds with them, working on my defense. I'm a pretty big game planner, man. I like sticking to what I know. I don't like to go in there and just wing it, which I can. You know, we're good at making adjustments. But yeah, we worked on our takedown defense, stopping this shot. You know, he keeps talking about he's going to show something new that can only be a stand-up. So I hope he does try to come in and stand up with me.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't ask for a better type area to focus on your wrestling than here in Union County, you know, with all the state champions and collegiate wrestlers that we've sent out. So anyone in particular that you kind of worked with on your wrestling game?
Yeah, I brought down a couple of guys from Kentucky Westland. We also worked with, was it Isaac? Isaac Irvin come down and worked with us a little bit. Yeah, man, but I tried to mix it up with some real active guys that are up at Kentucky Westland. Some guys as big as 180 pounds, you know, and I'm doing well against them. So, I mean, my confidence is pretty high going into this fight. We'll see what happens, but I feel good about it.
Brad, what are you seeing as a coach in Tony's game that you could definitely take advantage of?
Well, the one thing he really does well is wrestle, but his wrestling takedown defense is not very good. If you notice in his several other fights, he gets taken down a lot. To being a D1 wrestler, that's irregular, you know, to get taken down that much. So I figure, you know, his gas tank's not real big, so you know he gasses in the second, the third round he's really gassed because of all his wrestling. But we're going to use, you know, our range, and like I said, his stand-up's getting better, but it's still not the caliber where it needs to be of what ours are. So if he keeps it standing, we're going to end it quick. I mean, it's going to be a quick finish. If he stands with us, it'll be a quick finish. Just because of he's not really a dynamic striker yet. So I feel if he tries to stand with us, I think we're gonna finish him. If it comes down to it, I think we can take him down when we want to, if we need to, just because his takedown defense in the regular fights, the guys that ain't even wrestlers taking him down. So I think we could take him down when we want to, when he gets tired. So I think our advantage, the only way he can really beat us is take down and lay on us, grind on us. But our game is way above that. So I think really this is a bad matchup for him, I think, because like I said, he's more of a grinder wrestler kind of deal. So I think his game, this is a really bad matchup for him. I think so.
So not totally looking past this fight, but do you have any thoughts about what's next after this one?
Well, I know me and Adrian Yanez have said each other's name a couple of times. That's a fight that still interests me. Sean O'Malley likes fighting unranked opponents, so here I am. I'll sign that contract. Anybody, man, I don't think there's a bad matchup you can make in this division. It's really deep. Anybody the UFC wants to see me fight, I'm in for it.
Yeah, I really felt like the UFC really wanted to rebook this fight because I think the winner's going to jump into the top 15. Do you kind of get that feeling as well?
Yeah, man, I think we're both pretty experienced. My record would be 14-1. So that's a pretty decent record, man. I think I'd be ready for that next step. So I do hope that's the case.
Now, are you going to be able to have a lot of fans in this one? Is it in front of a lot of fans, or they kind of scale this one back again for you?
It's at the Apex, and I think they sold 100 to 150 seats. So it's not going to be too many people, but it has been a while since I fought in front of fans, so it will be nice.
Yeah, that kind of goes back to your earlier days of fighting, though. So you're kind of used to fighting in front of crowds of that size. And, for someone like Tony, who has a lot of losses on his record, which are 6 as is right now, it could kind of factor in a little bit.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You get a different feel when the crowd is excited about it. And it's going to be my first time experiencing a crowd with the UFC. So we're excited about it.
Now, we saw you earlier in the week doing a lot of makeup and videos. And actually, UFC actually put on their Facebook as you're somebody to watch for this weekend. From your earliest days of fighting to have the UFC say, hey, this is somebody that you need to watch this weekend, it's got to be an overwhelming sense of pride.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it means even more that I really haven't even had a great performance. The Luke Sanders was a good comeback fight for me. The first fight that I had against Johnny Munoz, it was 9 days notice. I still feel like I haven't even showed 50% of what I'm capable of. So them to see that in me means a lot. And I hope to prove them right this Saturday.
Well, it's definitely exciting for us as fans to get to see you display your skills. We're definitely looking forward to it.
Thank you. Appreciate that for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to be at Vegas by the end of the weekend. So I need to know, what pizza should I be looking for? Or are you just doing like Domino's, Brad? I need to know.
No. I'm doing like the hometown pizzas.
Okay.
I think this last one I did was I can't remember the name of it now.
We'll have to send you a message though. He's got like 3 or 4 that he's got in his phone.
Yeah, I got 3 or 4 on my phone that I've done. So, like I said, it's a tradition, man. I order pizza every time we get here. It's a different pizza. I think it was called Hometown Pizza. I think it's what it's called. I think it was called Hometown Pizza.
Listen, nothing compares to JJ's right there in Morganfield. Let me say that. It's still JJ's. It's still number 1.
Yeah.
My son feels JJ's is the best pizza as well. He says it all the time. I'm a big Sam's and Sturgis guy. Nothing against JJ's, but Sam's and Sturgis is my go-to.
There you
go. Overall, right now, let's look at the card. Give us some predictions outside of your own fight, because you're pretty good as far as, placing your bets. What are some other matchups that you're looking forward to actually watching, and who are you coming out with on top on some of them?
I got Montel Quick Jackson. I think he's going to be JP Boz. They're also in my weight class, so I'm excited to watch that fight. I think Anthony Smith with his, he's got so much experience. I think he's going to get over on Ryan Spann. And we had another local guy, not really local to us, but fighting the same regional scene as us, Cameron Van Camp. He's fighting Nicholas Mota. And I got a lot of respect for him, and I think he can get that done too.
Awesome. So you guys heard, and of course, Nate Maness picks himself to win. And what's the prediction here?
Yeah, we're going to go I'm a little bit of a slow starter. I think we're going to fill each other out a little bit. I think it's going to be a second or third round finish for sure. And I'm probably going to catch him with something hard.
Awesome. Well, you guys, I always appreciate you all jumping on with us, and I know the community back here is pulling for you all. It's so great to see everything that you guys have accomplished, from the local scene to fighting down here at the John Arnold Arena to now at the biggest stage. And wish you all the best of luck this weekend.
Thank you, man. We appreciate it.
All right, for everybody else out there, make sure you all hit the subscribe button. For myself and Tom, thank you all, and we'll see y'all later in the week.